Okay, best mom hacks that you have for single moms or moms in general.
For moms in general? Okay, let me think. I'm trying to think of, like, something good. Well, this isn't really a mom hack, but, like, something that I always talk about all the time is, like, not losing yourself. Because, like, people ask me all the time, they're like, how do you get ready? And, like, also, you know, be a mom and, like, do all this other stuff. And I'm like, well, first of all, I get ready most of the time because I'm always filming myself. But other than that, oh my God, other than that, I literally, like, if I don't, like, feel good, I'm not going to, like, be, like, the best mom that I can be. And, like, for some people, it's not putting on makeup. It's literally just, like, washing your face. It's, like, drinking enough water, you know, eating 3 meals a day, which I'm still working on. But, like, my biggest thing is, like, you cannot be the mom that you want to be, truthfully, until you take care of yourself first. And I feel like that's just, like, something that, like, a lot of moms go through when they have, like, postpartum depression. And, like, because for the first year, like, after I had Prince, I was so lost in my identity. I felt so sick to my stomach all the time. Like, who am I? I'm so confused right now. Because you go from, like, you know, fending for yourself and doing everything for yourself to literally having a whole human who's depending on you. And, like, the newborn phase, it's easy, but it's hard at first because it's just, like, what the heck is going on? Especially if you're breastfeeding, that's, like, a whole nother thing. But, yeah, I just feel like you have to always make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. Especially, I always say this, especially if you have daughters, because, like, they're literally looking up to you. Like, I obviously don't have a daughter, but, like, she is looking up to you. And, like, I know, like, how I viewed my mom and stuff. And my mom was never, like, really big into, like, always, like, she didn't ever care about, like, always having to, like, look presentable and stuff like that. But my mom was a baddie still, anyways. But, I don't know. I just think it's so important to remember that at the end of the day, like, you have to make sure that you take care of yourself if you want to take care of your kids, like, the way that, you know, you want to. And another thing is, like, just remembering that, like, everybody parents differently. And just because, like, somebody's doing something that you're not doing does not mean that you're a bad mom. It does not mean that, like, you know, they're better than you. Because I feel like, especially on TikTok, like, I've been through phases where I see certain moms, like, post up and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I don't do that. Or, you know, like, they're just, moms are so different and there's so many different types of moms out there. Like, it's so easy to beat yourself up when you see, like, somebody doing something for your kid that you're not doing, or vice versa. And I always just have to remind myself, like, you guys have completely different lives. And, like, some moms have people who are helping them out, other moms don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know, like, who's going through what. So you just have to remember, like, as long as you're trying your best as a mother, like, that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
2 points to that. One, the first year of being, like, the first year of being a mom, whether you're a first-time mom, second-time mom, whatever. To me, the first year was always the hardest, and it's just, like, trying to get back to who you are.
Yes.
That has always been, I have 4, and they're every single time, that whole first year is so difficult. And then the second thing is, to your point, like, I don't get ready on a regular basis. I have 4 boys, and we're just ripping and running all the time. And I'm on Lexapro for depression, so I don't always do my hair and makeup. But that is one thing that I'm constantly comparing myself to other moms, because I'm like, well, they get ready and I don't, so they're already better than me, you know. And so I also have to remind myself that, you know, my kids don't give a fuck if I get ready or not. You know, they're going to love me the same. And, you know, Prince is going to love you the same. You know, that's just what it is. That doesn't make, you know, you better than me or me better than you. It's just, that's just who we are. So, but just reminding ourselves of that is difficult in and of itself sometimes, you know? So I get it, but you're right.
And, like, I feel like a lot of moms compare themselves to me. Like, I always see it in my comments, especially in my coffee videos, because, you know, it's first thing in the morning. Like, sometimes I don't have as much makeup on or whatever, but it's like, I only have 1 child right now, and people don't realize that, like, having 1 child compared to 2, 3, or even 4, like how you are, like, I would not be able to have a full B face with 4 kids unless I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning before they literally freaking open their eyeballs. Like, I have 1 child, and I get up early before he gets up anyways. And I, like, start my makeup, but if he wakes up while I'm doing my makeup, like, obviously I'll stop. And I make him breakfast, and, you know, I turn on, like, Miss Rachel and stuff like that, or I will get his toys out, or, like, even, like, a coloring book. But it's just, like, I don't know, like, especially being a single mom, like, I have one kid. It's really not that hard for me to get ready, and I hate that people, like, just will sit there and, like, beat themselves up, and I'm like, you guys, I'm literally just like y'all. Like, I don't want to get up and get ready either, but, you know, I have, like, an ad I have to freaking film for today or whatever. Like, even when I was working at Hooters, I would wake up late and cry because I had to do my makeup, like, right before I had to go in, and I still would have to get Prince ready. I still would have to do all of that, but if I had 2 kids or 3 or 4, like, it would be so much freaking harder for me.
It's a shit show. Like, at this point, my kids pick out their own outfits. I don't even fight them. Whatever they want to wear is fine. Because it's, when you have one, it's way different. You can dress them to the nine. You can have them in their full outfits. Even 2 kids. But my 4 boys, and one of mine is colorblind. So he's just, they just wear whatever they want. And they actually help me out a lot in the morning. Like, Lincoln will go get the baby's outfits and stuff, and they don't match because he's colorblind, but I'm like, everyone's happy and just dressed, so we're good to go. Like, it's fine.
Do you I'm asking you because you have 4 boys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you keep all of their clothes and, like, give them hand-me-downs? Because I have clothes from when Prince was, bro, they're gonna literally tear down my blind. What is going on? I literally have, like, bags of when Prince was little, of, like, stuff that I haven't even looked at in years since he was little, just because I'm keeping it just in case I get a boy. But then I'm like, I don't know, like, it's, like, keeping up, like, it takes up so much freaking room. Like, what do you do? Do you keep it all, or do you, like...
I didn't keep any of my oldest stuff, not really. And it actually worked out really well for me because my oldest son is very much, like, polo, button down, like, clean cut, and then my middle 2 sons are, like, athletic gear all the time, so it kind of worked out. The only thing I will say is save the shoes. The clothes is going to be hit or miss because the clothes is, like, by the time you have another one, you might have another baby shower, or the trends will be different, and so the clothes are one thing, and you're just like, you're going to want to switch them out anyway. But the shoes, I mean, I have shoes that, like, Lincoln, who's 8, never wore, and so my 2-year-old now is wearing, like, Air Maxes, Jordans, like, all kinds of stuff, because he, you know, the shoes are expensive, and, like, I feel like they never really go out of style. So keep the shoes, but the outfits, save only the good ones, like the ones that you're like, oh, this is so fresh and so cute, but the rest, don't even worry.
I definitely need to go through it because I'm like, half of the stuff, like, I don't need that. And, like, with Prince's shoes, like, he has so many nice shoes that he never was able to wear because his feet are literally so big. It's, like, he's 3, and he's already in an 11.5 feet. Like, excuse me, Bigfoot who? Like, literally, there are so many freaking shoes, and he gets it from me because my feet are freaking huge, but there's so many, like, cute shoes that he never was able to wear, and I'm like, even if I have a girl, like, she's wearing these, like, she's gonna have to because those are literally so cute. I'm not getting rid of them.
No, I have, like, I'm talking brand new shoes, never worn, that now my 2-year-old is going to wear because I'm so thankful I saved them. But that's so funny because my 5-year-old's not even an 11.5 yet.
Shut your mouth. Oh my gosh.
I swear. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But that's, I mean, save the shoes. And then if not, like, maybe one of your siblings will have, you know, if you decide that you don't need them later on, you can give them or sell them.
I don't even know how Prince is so big because, like, his dad is only, like, I want to say, like, 6'1", and I'm 5'6". So I guess for a girl, some people consider that tall, but it's really, I feel like, medium height. And, like, he's literally, I swear to God, like, above my hip. I'm like, bro, you're literally going to be, like, a star. Like, how are you this tall? I'm so confused.
You better put him in basketball.
I know. I can't wait to put him in basketball.
None of my kids' dads are 6 foot, so and I'm 5'8", so I don't have any 6 foot daddies at all. But
I feel like they would still be tall though, because 5'8", like how people think 5'6" is like kind of tall. At least they have like some height.
I hate my height. I hate it so much. I wish I was shorter because literally most of the people that I've been with have all been shorter than me or the same height. And I'm like, this is just not,
I know.
I don't feel good about this.
I literally have never dated a like super tall guy before, and that's like my fantasy man is a tall man.
That's,
because I've always been like right like head level with them. I'm like, if we ever were like going somewhere fancy and I wore heels, I would be like an Amazon woman compared to you.
Yeah, that's me. Like, and I would look like a freaking T-Rex.
Yes, and they look like a little like shrimp. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I can't. I dated one guy that was like 6'6", but it just like wasn't it. Like the height was there, but nothing else was there, you know?
That's how I feel like too. I feel like their height is like the factor, and then like everything else is just like
it's missing.
Yeah, completely out of the picture. So
I can't.